we are doing a lot of holding. We got plank holds, we've got hollow holds, we've got Superman holds. So prepare yourself to hold on through this workout and get some fitness in. We got Haley, we got TJ, and we're ready to work out with you. Our warm-up is starting in 10 seconds. So go ahead, clear out that space, get ready to go through these holds. We are making sure that you guys have a couple levels to these that you'll be able to do in 3, 2, 1. We are starting with our plank, so I'm gonna have both athletes get on the floor. We've got TJ going into a regular plank position. Now, this is gonna be on forearms and toes. I'm gonna have you guys alternate through a work and rest period of 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax for just a second. We're gonna go back into this for another 5 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Haley is doing an elbow plank, so she's got her knees on the floor and she's going to be modifying how long of a body position she's maintaining in this plank. Go ahead and relax. And then we're gonna do this one more time. When we're in this position, 3, 2, 1, back down. We're making sure that core is staying engaged and we are pressing through, keeping our upper back engaged. Do not sink through and relax in that position. We want a nice strong plank. Go ahead and relax. The next one that we're gonna go to is that we've got our hollow hold for TJ, and then we've got Haley going into a modified tuck up hold. So you're gonna see what that looks like in just a second. We've got TJ going into his hollow hold. We've got Haley hanging onto her hamstrings and elevating her feet off the floor, and relax. And 3, 2, 1, I'm gonna give you some options here. So if we need to, Haley can drop one foot on the floor and keep one foot elevated. We can have TJ bring his arms down and hold himself into this hollow hold to make it a little bit easier. Relax. Take a nice deep breath in. 3, 2, 1, back into your position. I can even have TJ bend one knee and keep one leg straight. So you guys are gonna pick the difficulty level that you need and relax. And then our last position that we have, I'm gonna have you guys get into a Superman hold. So we're gonna flip over right now. TJ is gonna elevate hands and feet off the floor and up. We've got Haley putting her arms out and she's gonna lift one arm at a time. And she's gonna alternate through this position and relax. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Again, it's most important we keep our legs together, toes pointed, and you're gonna make sure you keep your glutes engaged in this position and relax. And then we've got one more. In 3, 2, 1, up. And relax. Those are the holds that we are going to be going through, so go ahead and get yourself ready because our workout is up next. Our workout is starting now. We've got 10 seconds on the clock. We've got 12 minutes in this workout. We've got 4 minutes of an EMOM of 3 movements and a rest. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Athletes are going into their plank hold first. So if you're following along with TJ, he's doing a full plank, making sure we're keeping that upper back active, pressing our elbows into the floor. And then we've got our toes on the floor. We've got Haley doing the same position, but her knees are on the ground here. We're holding for 40 seconds, but if you need to take a quick rest, you are more than welcome to, and then get back into the position. When we're going into these plank holds, thinking about taking a nice deep breath in and breathe out will help this time go by faster. We are already 30 seconds in. You've got 10 seconds left here. Keep holding, making sure that we're keeping that core engaged. If we feel ourselves fall out of position, we can modify as needed. And 1, and rest. Athletes will take a quick turnover. We got 20 seconds before we go into our next movement. We've got Haley doing a boat hold, and then we've got TJ going into his hollow hold. We're starting in 10 seconds. We've got variations that we can do here. So TJ's gonna start out with his easiest variation in 3, 2, 1, go. For the boat hold, what we're looking at is that Haley's gonna put her hands on the back of her hamstrings, elevating her feet from the floor. We've got TJ with arms down and one leg extended. You're gonna see him make this a little bit more difficult in the next one by extending the other leg, and then finally in the last one, extending his arms overhead. But we've got 20 seconds left here. Now, if you guys have difficulty holding this for the whole 40 seconds, it's okay to make a quick adjustment, drop so you can take a nice deep breath and go back into it. We're looking at trying to accumulate the most time during our work portion as possible. We've got 5, and 3, 2, 1, rest. And then we're gonna flip over and we are going into our Superman position. So we've got TJ with Superman, we've got Haley with modified Superman in about 10 seconds here. We're gonna be watching Haley elevating her feet, and she's gonna alternate which hand is up in the air. We are going in 3, 2, 1, go. So make yourself long here. Hands are off the floor for TJ and legs are off the floor. You're gonna feel this through your glutes and your posterior chain. Keep yourself engaged. Take some nice deep breaths if possible. We've got Haley keeping those feet off the ground, and then she's alternating which hand is coming off the floor. This is a long one. It's still 40 seconds, but this is gonna be one of the hardest holds that we have in this group. We've got 18 seconds left, so keep holding, athletes. Focus on taking those deep breaths because this will get you through all of these holds in this workout. We got 10 seconds left. Keep holding, keep those feet up, keep those hands up. We've got 5, and 3, 2, 1, rest. Now the nice thing here is that we've got 20 seconds plus an additional minute of rest. So whatever you guys need to do to get yourself prepped for your next set, we're thinking about stretching out so we can get into a seal pose on the floor. We can do a forward fold, whatever we want to, but the one thing I don't want you doing is standing around during your rest. So I want you guys to move around, whatever you need to make sure that you're gonna get prepared for this next set. We've got 2 more in this 12-minute EMOM that we're gonna be doing, and you can take some tips from TJ. Haley's improvising as well, so get yourself moving during these rest times. We got 45 seconds left here. We're gonna go over some different variations on the movements in this next set. So if you found that the variation that you did was a little too easy, if you were following along with TJ, we'll increase the difficulty here. For Haley, we'll give some variations on her movements as well if you guys are doing this. Do not feel bad if you have to break within the 40-second work period because we're just working on building endurance with these holds. So if you find yourself having to take a quick break 10 seconds in, that's fine. Just get back in the position as soon as you can. We've got 15 seconds and then we are going into set number 2. 10 seconds, athletes. We're gonna go ahead and get down on the floor, preparing for our plank position first. We are going in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, if we find our plank position is a little too difficult, I can have Haley go up to her hands in almost a modified push-up position, and she can hold this position. If you wanna go back down to your elbows or even alternate between the two, you're welcome to. I'm gonna let Haley choose the difficulty that she likes on this one. TJ's welcome to do the same thing if he wants to go into the top of that push-up position, still making sure that we are keeping those shoulders active and then keeping our glutes in line with the rest of our body. We do not wanna go into a pike position here because that will take the emphasis off of the core, what we're trying to get. So right now we got 5 seconds and 3, 2, 1, rest. And now we are gonna switch over. We are going into the tuck up or the boat hold that we had Haley on. And then we've got TJ moving to his next difficulty level in the hollow hold in 10 seconds. Take a nice deep breath. We're going in 5 and 3, 2, 1, go for it. So now TJ has straightened both legs. If he needs to take a rest here, he can rest by bringing those knees into his chest for just a moment, still maintaining those shoulders off the floor. We wanna make sure that if shoulders go to the floor, that's gonna open up room to put too much pressure on your low back. So we're always reaching for those feet and keeping shoulders off the ground. We've got Haley doing a great job of keeping those feet off the floor, and she's hanging onto her hamstrings to make sure that she's staying in this modified position. If you guys wanna make it a little bit more difficult, I'm gonna have Haley take one hand away, and then she can alternate between sides to see if she can do that difficulty level. In 3, 2, 1, that's our rest. You've got 20 seconds, and then we are going back into our Supermans. So on our Supermans, we're gonna have TJ doing the same thing that he did before. We're gonna have Haley do a different variation of alternating sides here. So we are gonna go in 5, and 3, 2, 1, get into that Superman position for me. So what we're doing now is that Haley's making herself long and she's lifting opposite hand and opposite foot from the ground. I'm gonna challenge her by having her hold for 3 seconds at the top and switch. And you can apply this in terms of how you wanna break that up. We can go 5 seconds at a time. We could try to go 7 seconds at a time, but we wanna switch between those two sides. At any point, if she wants to lift both legs off the floor and just switch the arms like she did in the last set, she's welcome to. We've got 10 seconds left, and then our rest time is coming up next. So keep holding, keep holding. I don't know how many holding analogies I can make, but I'll try to make some puns there. In 2, 1, no more holding. So relax. We got 20 seconds plus that minute of rest here, and then we are almost done. This is a quick workout today, but these holds are very, very intense. So if you like this workout and you want to run it back in a few days and pick a different difficulty level than what you did in today's workout, you are more than welcome to. These holds will do wonders for your overall strength because it's teaching you core activation, and we can always have a stronger core or a stronger posterior chain. We've got roughly 50 seconds. So again, we're not just standing around. We can move through some air squats if we want to. We can do some bent over RDLs like we've got TJ going on. We can do some Jane Fonda hip side to sides like Haley's starting to go. We got a quad stretch with a little bit of yoga going on. So whatever you guys want to do here, I just want you to use this rest time at your advantage. Move around, don't stay still. We're doing enough holding here, so I don't want you holding during your rest time. We got 25 seconds and we are going into our last round. So on this, I want you guys to pick the toughest difficulty setting that you found, and let's see how long we can maintain that, both of you. We are going in 10 seconds and 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going into our plank position now. I want you guys to make sure that we are getting good positions with glutes in line with the rest of our body, and then we're keeping that upper back active. I'm gonna have you guys hold as long as you can during this 40 seconds. So if you took some breaks, let's see if we can push a little bit further in this one. If you need a quick break, you can take it, but get right back in there. I want you to accumulate the maximum amount of time that you possibly can. If it hasn't been 40, let's see how close we can get to 40 on this one. You guys are so close. We've got 10 seconds left in this plank hold. You're doing great. I'm not gonna count because that usually makes it go slower until we get to 3, 2, 1, and rest. We are going now into that hollow hold again, and we've got our boat hold, and you guys are gonna see how long you can go here because this is the last ones that we have to do in this position, and then we got one more hold after this one. We are going in 5 and 3, 2, 1, go. Again, we are picking our toughest variation. I'm gonna encourage TJ to get in that position a little bit faster at our next one because I know that setup time is a little bit, he's shaking because I'm calling him out. I'm gonna stop, no more focus. We can rest, so we're resting. If you guys out-held TJ on that hollow hold, great job. He's right back into the position here, focused on trying to take those nice deep breaths. We've got Haley working on alternating which hand she's grabbing with. Now, I can even challenge Haley a little bit more and see if we can go no hands on this, which is a tough variation. So if you guys are not ready for this, don't force that. But we are ending in 5 and 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great job, guys. This is our last hold coming up. We are going into our Superman. So with our Superman, we are starting in 10 seconds. I want a nice clean fight here on the Superman hold. Legs together, make yourself as long as possible. We are going in 3, 2, 1, go. Again, these holds can be very, very difficult because there's nothing else to focus on except you and the hold. I want legs together, athletes, point those toes, make yourself nice and long. Try to reach that far wall on either side of your body. You guys are doing a great job here. I'm gonna have Haley switch over to taking both feet off the floor, and we're gonna alternate those hands like we did in the beginning. We got TJ holding on for his dear Superman life right now, doing a great job. We have 10 seconds left. You guys are almost there. Keep holding, keep being super. Keep going all the way through our 5 seconds, and 3, 2, 1, rest. And that is it. I normally say that if you are a little bit in front or a little bit behind, if you're behind us, keep working, but you should have been on the same clock that we were. So right now, we've got our cool down coming up next. Wonderful job on that workout. We'll see you in just a minute. Great job on our Fitness Today, athletes. We were so happy to have you join us. Now, if you like today's workout and you're not a part of the Mayhem Athlete community, you should have joined yesterday. The workout that we did today and hundreds of others are available on our Mayhem Athlete platform. In this platform, you will find a group of like-minded athletes that will push you towards your goal, whether it's just being a fitter version of yourself or even getting to the competition floor. We've got workouts ranging from CrossFit to functional fitness to bodybuilding to at-home workouts to on-the-road workouts. Wherever you can move, we've got a workout that will fit your fitness goals. So, with that being done, we've got our cool down somewhere through here. And I always say, take care of your body because it just took care of you, and we did a lot of holding. So we want to make sure you guys get opened up before the next workout comes up. Last thing, remember, be a good person, be kind, and we will see you next time for another great day of fitness.